Well, if you want to make a husband nervous, just start talking about the A word, anniversary. You've got yours, I've got mine roughly thereabouts.
Roughly.
But we've got another anniversary to talk about. That's the tropical weather anniversary for today, which is Hurricane Dolly. You betcha. 17 years ago today, Hurricane Dolly made landfall along the Rio Grande Valley, right there on the north side of South Padre Island. And it approached the valley as a Category 2 with winds of 100 miles an hour and gusts around 120. Just as the eye wall smacked into land, it was at about 85 miles an hour with wind gusts near 100. Rainfall, 8 to 10. That was a big part of the story, by the way, the rainfall. 8 to 10 inches valley-wide. But some areas of rural Cameron and Willacy County ended up with 12 to 18 inches. You might remember some of the giant puddles that were sort of meandering around the lower valley with folks pumping water from one area to the other. Oh, it was a mess. And again, the eye wall stalled over Harlingen and created a whole mess of trouble there as well. Now, what we have today is basically a generic low pressure area, a mid-level low, a trough, making its way along the prevailing winds on toward west across the Gulf on in toward Texas. Now, it has about a 10%, I'll get out of the way of it, a 10% chance of becoming something more. Actually, of becoming tropical style. You know, right now it's just an area of low pressure, but as it gets out over the Gulf, it may take on some of the characteristics of a tropical low. This is the thinking of the National Hurricane Center. Also, the thinking is this is going to be nothing more than a rainmaker, especially along the Gulf Coast toward Louisiana and southeast Texas. Check out the low moving on through tomorrow and the next day, pushing on west, going toward Galveston, Victoria and whatnot. It will push most of its rain to the north, and us and the Rio Grande Valley, we will get some scraps on the south side Friday into Saturday as it rolls on into Texas, starts to become diffuse and torn apart, and then moves on inland. So really, it's just going to be a few showers here and there for us Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. While we're talking tropics, let's remind everybody that here, this is us right here, late July, all right? 86% of all named storms form after August 1st. And then the peak of the season isn't until September 10th. So here we are. We got to go all the way through here to the peak and then all the way back down. We got a long way to go for hurricane season, folks. It's only the beginning. 75 to 77 overnight tonight. Then tomorrow, heading out the door, you're going to be talking about temperatures 80 by 8 a.m. with clear skies. And then throughout the rest of the day tomorrow, 93 to 98 degrees. That's not too bad. Still kind of like what we've had so far. And southeast wind and sunshine will be working together to make it feel more like, or will be 101 at McAllen tomorrow, 96 at Brownsville. But the heat index is going to be more like 110 to 112 across parts of the valley. So be sure to take breaks, drink lots of water, make sure the pets have shade and water out there. 7-day forecast takes you right through with that opportunity for a few showers Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Nothing to write home about. Again, the biggest rain will go toward like Beaumont and Houston from this event.
And you categorized it as just scraps of rain.
Yeah, for us on the south side, yeah, all you get is scraps.
I'll take the scraps. Okay. One of the few ones is like, yeah, I'll take the scraps. That'll work.